Hello everyone. Welcome back to Voice of Africa. I'm thrilled to be here today to bring you another inspiring update that highlights the growing bond between Burkina Faso and Russia, focusing on a story that reflects progress, international cooperation, and the preservation of cultural identity. This is exactly the kind of news we love sharing on this platform. Stories that show how African nations are working with global partners to create a better future while staying true to their values. Today we're going to dive deep into an important event in Burkina Faso's journey towards strengthening its international ties. Prime Minister Apollinaire Kélém de Tambèla recently visited St. Petersburg, Russia. This city, known for its rich history and immense cultural significance, became the backdrop for a pivotal moment in Burkina Faso's diplomatic relations with Russia. The visit wasn't just a routine political trip, it was marked by a collaborative project that is close to the hearts of the Burkinabé people, the creation of a statue to honor Captain Thomas Sankara, one of Africa's most iconic revolutionary figures. Thomas Sankara's name resonates far beyond Burkina Faso. Known as Africa's Che Guevara, Sankara led Burkina Faso from 1983 until his tragic assassination in 1987. His revolutionary policies, aimed at economic independence, social justice, and fighting corruption, transformed Burkina Faso in just a few short years. He encouraged African self-reliance, advocated for women's rights, and launched initiatives to combat poverty and illiteracy. To this day, Sankara's legacy inspires millions across the continent and beyond. His ideals of African sovereignty and resistance to neocolonialism are as relevant now as they were during his time in office. Prime Minister Kélém de Tambèla's visit to St. Petersburg centers around a project that aims to immortalize Sankara's legacy, a statue that will stand as a symbol of his revolutionary spirit. The visit kicked off with a tour of some of the city's most historical landmarks, and one of the most symbolic moments was when the Prime Minister participated in the ceremonial firing of the cannon at the Peter and Paul fortress. This tradition, which dates back to the early 1700s, serves as a reminder of Russia's own historical struggles and triumphs. In many ways, Burkina Faso's efforts to honor its revolutionary past mirror Russia's commitment to preserving its rich history. This visit marks an important chapter in Burkina Faso's relationship with Russia, but what really stands out is the cultural collaboration that has emerged from this trip. The Russian Academy of Fine Arts, an institution renowned for producing some of the world's most acclaimed artists, has agreed to assist in the creation of the Thomas Sankara statue. This partnership between Burkina Faso and Russia is significant on many levels, particularly because it highlights the importance of cultural diplomacy in strengthening international ties. By working together, these two nations are not only celebrating their unique histories, but also showing how culture can play a crucial role in fostering closer relationships between countries. The Thomas Sankara Memorial Project is a reflection of Burkina Faso's deep respect for its revolutionary leader, but it is also a symbol of the nation's broader goals. In recent years, Burkina Faso has sought to forge alliances that align with its values of sovereignty and independence. The decision to collaborate with Russia, a country that has long advocated for a multipolar world free from Western hegemony, is a strategic move for Burkina Faso. The statue project is not just a cultural endeavor, it represents a shared vision between these two nations for a world where smaller countries can assert their independence on the global stage. The statue itself will be a monumental work of art, both literally and figuratively. It will serve as a lasting tribute to Sankara's ideals of justice, equality, and self-determination. The creation of the statue will involve not only the Russian Academy of Fine Arts, but also local artists and craftsmen from Burkina Faso, ensuring that the project remains deeply rooted in Burkinabé culture. Once completed, the statue will stand as a powerful reminder of the values Sankara fought for, a symbol of resistance against oppression and a beacon of hope for future generations who aspire to a more just and equitable world. In addition to the statue project, Prime Minister Kélém de Tambèla's visit to Russia also reflects the growing economic and political ties between the two nations. Over the past few years, Burkina Faso has been seeking to diversify its international partnerships, moving away from a reliance on Western powers and building relationships with countries that respect its sovereignty. Russia has become a key ally in this endeavor, offering support not only in cultural projects like the Sankara statue, but also in areas such as infrastructure development, trade, and security cooperation. The visit also included discussions about how Burkina Faso and Russia can collaborate in sectors like energy, agriculture, and defense. As Burkina Faso continues to navigate its own path toward development and stability, these partnerships with non-Western powers will play an increasingly important role. For Russia, this relationship represents an opportunity to strengthen its influence in Africa, a continent that has become a key battleground in the geopolitical struggle between major world powers. But for Burkina Faso, it's about more than geopolitics. It's about securing the kind of partnerships that will help the country achieve its long-term goals of self-reliance and sustainable development. The creation of the Thomas Sankara statue is, therefore, more than just an artistic project. It is a symbol of Burkina Faso envisions for itself, one which honors its revolutionary past while building a strong future. The project embodies the values that Sankara stood for, and it reflects the growing belief among many African nations that their destinies are in their own hands. As we look to the future, it's clear that the relationship between Burkina Faso and Russia will continue to evolve. The Sankara statue project is just the beginning of what promises to be a long and fruitful partnership between these two nations. Through their collaboration, they are sending a message to the world that the future of Africa lies in the hands of Africans, and that by working together, African nations can create a future defined by unity, strength, and independence. As we wrap up this exciting update, I want to thank you all for tuning in to Voice of Africa. The story of the Thomas Sankara Memorial and Burkina Faso's growing relationship with Russia is one that we will continue to follow closely. It's a story of progress, unity, and the enduring power of revolutionary ideals. I'm thrilled to share these stories with you, and I look forward to bringing you more updates on the latest developments from across the continent. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss an update from Voice of Africa. Let's keep the conversation going and continue to spread the word about Africa's rise and its journey toward a brighter future. Make sure to hit that notification bell, and I'll see you in the next video with more stories that matter to Africa and the world.